No. Yeah, no, it's a total surprise. I was just worried about, knocking my brother in the mouth, so I didn't know it was coming at all.
There's been a lot of talk of Latrell Bumfus by other tight ends and the offensive coaches and everything. What have you seen from him?
We call him Bump. He's a competitor, and he came in weighing about 255, 260. So he's physically already there. He's a strong kid, and he works his tail off. So it's really good to see that. And even this year he's going to help us some. But in the future, keep an eye out for him. He's going to be real good.
You're sorry for if you already answered this, but how exactly they got the circle of life?
Yeah, so they just lined me and Ethan up, and I mean we've done it plenty of times. So I thought what's this any different going to be? So we lined up. They spread us out about 5 yards, and I'm like, dang, we're really going to smack each other. So I was focused on that. So and then he blew the whistle, but he blew it again, stopped it right away. So we both kind of went out, stopped, stood up, and then he handed me a piece of paper and said congratulations. And then all my teammates were there to congratulate me. It was awesome.
Did Ethan know that was going to happen to you?
He says he didn't know, but I'm not sure. I don't think he knew.
Where's the piece of paper?
I handed it to one of the managers because I had to go out and practice.
So you may have lost your scholarship already.
Yeah. It's in the hand of one of the managers. I'm kind of trying to mold myself into my own play. My brother's here showing me the way, but I'm a pretty self-driven person. He gives me a little kick if I ever need it, but I'm trying to kind of just mark my own path and pave my own way.
You thought it might be realistic, or was it just the last thought on your mind?
It's obviously something I've thought about. Every walk-on's dream is to eventually, mean enough to the team to the point where, they do put you on scholarship. But, today I wasn't any different, so I just thought I was going into another day. Threw me in the circle of life with my brother, and, I was thinking about, putting him on his butt. So the last thing I was thinking about was, getting put on scholarship right there.
So what goes through your mind? I mean, obviously you've got to mentally be ready to knock your brother down. I mean, you're focused that way, and then that news kind of slaps you upside the head. What's your emotions like right there?
I couldn't explain it to you. For the first 5 periods of practice, I was just still, wandering around. I was up in the stars. It was a surreal moment. So I can't even explain the feeling to you.
Did you have chances to go play other places on scholarship?
Just a few small schools, Eastern Michigan, Jacksonville State, but nothing like University of Tennessee. So.
How'd the drill go with Ethan?
We didn't end up doing it. He blew the whistle dead right before we were about to collide into each other. So probably good for Ethan.
With Kroom gone, what do you expect out of your role this year?
A lot of whenever we go 12 personnel, obviously me and my brother, and then Jakob and Austin Pope are also in the mix, getting a lot of reps. So whatever they need me to do, special teams, speed on the perimeter, extra, yards after the catch, whatever they need me to do, block, backside, just pretty much it all.
From a physical standpoint, how much better do you feel right now than you did last year trying to play? Because we heard all last year, got to add weight, got to add strength. How much better do you feel in that category right now?
Huge. Working with Coach Rock on the offseason has been huge. I made tremendous steps there, just strength-wise, and then put on some weight with that. So coming out here, gains confidence, blocking DNs, and I'm not, getting pushed back every rep like last year. So, it's been, from a confidence standpoint, huge.
We talked in your mind that, hey, I made the right choice, that this was the path I should have taken. Is there a validation today for you for deciding to go this path?
It's kind of a tough question. I've been happy, here. It's been fun. I enjoy my teammates a lot. And I guess the validation is finally just the coaches saying, hey, yeah, you are worth the scholarship. I guess that just kind of, makes me feel good. But again, it doesn't change anything about, my demeanor. I'm still going to be competitive.
How many times do you think you've paired up with your brother in the circle of life?
It's been about 4 or 5 times. We've done it quite a bit.
How does your game compare to his?
We're totally different players. He's, like he said, he can put on 10 pounds. He's about 260, so he's that, inline guy that can get, he's a great blocker. He can go in the perimeter and catch. He has great hands. I'm more of a, I can hold my own on the line, but, you don't want to, throw me there all the time. My perimeter game is, where I'm at my best. So I'd say I'm a little bit more speed, agile. He's a little bit more, muscle. So.
What was your experience in high school? Did you play more wide receiver and do things like that?
I was a wide receiver, not a tight end at all. I came in weighing 205 pounds, and I played a couple receiving yards, in high school. And Ethan was more of the H-back kind of deal. So I totally flipped roles, and then they started putting weight on me and moved to tight end.
What was your situation coming out of high school in terms of what made you decide to come here, and were there scholarship offers elsewhere that you could have?
Yeah, I had a few small schools, but to come here, I ultimately decided as I love the coaching staff here, and you know, like the players made me feel at home. Even though, you know, being a walk-on, you'd think, okay, you know, like they're not gonna be super inviting, but no, everybody was so inviting. And then having, you know, an older brother here that says like, hey, you know, this is the place to be, was huge. So yeah, I ultimately said, you know, I'm just gonna shoot for the stars and, you know, go big.